We are live. Oh, we are live. That feels weird. We have not been live in like, I want to say a solid few years, I think. Not few years. Has it been a few years? I actually don't know how long it's been. Um, but we're here and we're back. Hold up, let me set that up. Okay. I'm just gonna post that we're live on my social media, and then I'm gonna start building this kit. We got the Zeong, which I'll show that in a second. Um, from the I believe the final episode of Mobile Suit Gundam. So yeah, some cool stuff. Let me just get this link ready. So paste. Let's say come join the live. All right, boom. I don't even know if this is centered right. All right, whatever. If it's not centered, it's not centered. I tried. There we go. Your store. Okay. Now we can actually start doing stuff. Now I have no idea if there's anyone watching. Probably gonna be poor reception on the stream, not even gonna lie, because it's been so long that my channel's probably like, he's live. But you know, oh well. That's how it be. But yeah. So we're gonna start building in a second. Is there anyone here? Okay. Zeong kit. That's backwards. Zeong kit. Got this thing from Amazon. I have two technically. We're gonna just continue building that too, so it's gonna kind of just go like that. Does this tell me how many people are? Oh, it says in the corner we got 0 viewers. Okay. Oh well. Let's build. Yippee. Don't think there's anyone here right now, but if we get somebody, that'll be pretty cool. Let me open up the other. That has seen better days. But yeah, no, that item came absolutely wrecked. Let's get into this fine building. Okay, so what I have built so far are really just these two hands. Is it the real grade? Renton, it is the high grade. I do not have the real grade, but I am excited to build this thing because I have not. This thing was in shambles. They gave me the first one like in horrible stuff. Listen, Renton. Okay, Renton. I have not built a real grade yet. I have not built a real grade yet. I am scared to get into real grades. Plus, I don't know where can I get the real grades because I was looking. When I was looking for this, I only saw the high grade, so I'm not too sure where I can even cop it. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm a part I need to replace. All right, we'll just skip the arms for now. We'll get to that later. We need to do the torso, which is like unfortunately the hardest part of this whole thing. Because last time when they gave it to me, it came broken. So now I'm just gonna redo it again, which is boop, but you know. But yep. Okay, I'm gonna rip this thing open. The bag on this is very weird. It's not like it feels weird compared to like the other bags. Their baggies. Okay, so we need. Hold on. What exactly? Now I'm confused. Okay, this is confusing me again. Like, okay, this is what we do. Again, I haven't built this one before or anything like this. It's huge. It has no legs. That's interesting. I mean, I know technically the Zeong is supposed to have legs, but they didn't finish in time because they needed it for. Why is this? This is like some weird plastic material too. It's like not the usual one that you could just rip open like super easily. It's like it's almost like it's like a normal plastic sandwich bag type of material, which is kind of weird. Not even gonna lie. Okay, now we can begin nipping this thing out. So we need C24. Where is C? This C? C here. C24, and there's no 24. Okay. This is mind-boggling. This is literally mind-boggling. Okay, like this is the normal material. Is this the? That's B. I gotta be. I think I'm like losing my mind here because I am so lost right now. Hold on. Where is C2? Okay, I think this is it. This is it. Okay, cool. That took way too long to find. Now we can start snipping this thing up. I would put music, but then I would have to make. I think I would have to make myself smaller. I think. And I'd probably get copyright strike too. So, you know. Oh well. But like they say, when the monkey shows up, the monkey shows up. Not even sure what that means, but you know, we balling. We balling. We snipping. We cutting. I got these nippers recently, like maybe a couple weeks ago. They do wonders. These are the Tamiya, I think it's spelled, or Tamiya. It's one of the two. Forgot exactly how you pronounce that, but one of those. Okay. This is the piece that went through hell last time. I want to see if we got to rebuild that or not. That's C12. Oh, we'd just be on the same thing. Okay, no, we didn't. Okay. What do we need here? Also, I really hope that this thing is like updating the chat. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We try. Okay. So we need to get the little PCs. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna try to read that, but you know, it's in this bag. It's in this bag. Yes. I'm gonna open this thing up. See what we got. All right. It's PCC. Okay. Here we go. I probably should be using the other one, but I think I'm just gonna go finish off with these because it's just easier that way. Makes more sense. So we need 2 of these. So sometimes these get kind of hard to cut because you gotta get really close so that you don't leave like any of that extra nub on these, which can sometimes either be really easy or really hard. Yeah, kind of depends on the day, I guess. All right, here we go, folks. The big trial. Okay, this is what we broke last time, but yet again, they did send me this thing in like shambles. But hopefully this time, this will pop in like butter and not die on me. Okay. And this pops in like this. Okay, let me cook this. Wait, hold on. It's not right yet. Or is it? Might be. Then this pops over it. Almost there. Boom! We didn't break it this time. We did not break it this time. Thank goodness, because if we broke it again, I think I would unfortunately cry. But we did not break it, which is awesome. It's great. Love that. Okay. Back to this. We got A8 and A7. So go over here. A8 and 7. How old is this kit? I'm curious to know. Is because I know they reissue these kits sometimes, but you know what I'm trying to say. Okay. I don't even know how accurate that view count is, but we ball. Okay, let's go get these marks done. Hopefully you can see me doing it. I mean, I think you can, but can't. This was like literally the best angle. Get out of this whole thing. Okay, we also need C15 and 16. So here we go. Locked in, guys. Locked in. I might do like an animation stream at some point if I really feel up to it, but that'll probably come more when I go on winter break. I'll probably end up doing an animation one, just because right now I don't really have any. The stuff I plan on animating, I'd rather not do right now, just because it's stuff that it's gonna have like longevity, I guess, to it. So it would just be better if I didn't. Now it said that we had one viewer. I'm assuming that might just be me looking at the chat on there. I mean, it might not be, but I don't know. Okay. Will this pop in, or will this? Oh wait, I think it's supposed to go here. Oops. Well, good thing I didn't address the plastic. That would have been horrible. Okay. Now we got our next piece. Cut that off. And then go to next piece and cut that off. Boom. Pop that in. Look at that, guys. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Now we can take this very cool chest piece and pop that in like so. Then take this piece and pop it in like so. This is not. There we go. Voila. Chest piece is almost done. Now we need to get C2 and C3. So I gotta find that. Whoa, why is my computer screen bugging out? That's kind of weird. You probably didn't see it. But so we need C2 and 3. Let's snip those out of here. Boom. Then we're gonna be really careful. You want to be really careful when you do this stuff, because I did that Jade there. One wrong move and it's over. And it's over, pal. Okay. So 2 goes in. the front ones. Oh wait, I just realized. Okay, didn't even realize that before. We have to snip out these things twice, which is kind of cool. I don't know. Is the proper term nip these things, or is it cut? Like what's the term that we use, guys? What is it? Okay, so now we need to use to put the C3s on the back right there. So I feel like it's funny when you talk like model kit, like do model kit talk, you kind of sound a little bit like you're talking about like actual like engineering and stuff when you're just talking about putting together a kit by Bandai. But that's the love of the game, guys. It's acting like you're an engineer by putting together plastic robots. I mean, tis the life. Okay. So now we got what looks to be the main torso completely done, which is cool. I keep looking there because my monitor is there, but boom. Focus. There we go. We're not focused. You don't have to focus. Okay. It doesn't want to focus. It's fine. You don't want to focus, that's cool, bro. It's cool. Next, we move on to torso. Let's go A3 and A2. Okay. Now we're dealing with the black pieces, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure black pieces, the marks show the most when you deal with these kind of pieces. So, little scariness to them is how the marks might show. Okay, and then we gotta do the other one here. So we'll just very carefully nip them out. This is probably gonna end up being the most unsuccessful live stream, but that's fine. We haven't done it in like we haven't done a stream in so long that the algorithm's probably not gonna recommend this to anyone. Then we need A11. What? Oh. Anytime I see that the parts we're gonna need are these or something so small, I'm like, think to myself, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Now we gonna snip out that other side. Good. Okay. So now figure this whole thing out. This wonderful thing. Okay. So these plug into there. I cannot see a thing because it's like impossible to see this, but we have to get them into these holes, which genuinely feel and look impossible to do because when it's the same color plastic, it feels so much. But we just pop that in. Okay, now we need E, which this giant looking plastic bowl. This giant plastic bowl. And this pops in the top like that. Boom. Then you got to get C14, which is this giant piece right here. You get your nippers and you just start cutting. No shade on people that build like, planes and tanks, but like this is better than planes and tanks. No offense. No shame if you do. But just saying. Okay. Let me take this really big base, and we need 2 PCs, and that's 2 Cs. That sounds funny saying that out loud. So we need 2 of these. Go boom. And go boom. And then we do the same. Go boom. And then go boom. Okay, so then these supposedly
Probably take it from the day.
go right here. These little spots. Oh, we didn't snip that one too well. There we go. I think that looks a bit better. Let me just get this thing out of here. Been live for 20 minutes. Doesn't even feel like 20 minutes. I've been yapping for 20 minutes. I'm crazy. Just don't feel like that. Okay. So in this piece plops on.
There's a map too. I tell you,
Think. Boom. So now we got that down there. Then we gotta make these jet boosters. So this is a times 5 step, which means it's gonna take 5 times to do this first. So far we've got bot lower half done, and we got the torso done, which I can only assume plugs in like that. Which actually we can just do that right now. So I'm just gonna to feel more like we're at like to show the progress. Boom. We got the torso all done. That was actually pretty quick. So yeah. Now we're gonna do the jet boosters, stuff like that. So we need D. Oh, we need the D's there. I'm assuming they're in the bag that we have not touched yet. Yep. We're gonna open up that bag, dump them all. So we need a bunch of these D 11s. It's fun. So we need to do this a bunch of times. So this might take a little while, but I think that's like the worst part of these kits is when you've got steps that like those like times that are like, but it's times 2. It's like, okay, that's not the worst thing because that's like, you know, obviously things you got to cover like certain limbs, but obviously this kit has all these crazy things to compensate for the fact that it doesn't have legs. So they try to, I guess, make it more worth your money. Because realistically speaking, I'm sure some people would be turned off by this kit knowing bro doesn't have legs. So it automatically becomes a more pain in the butt to like deal with, I guess. I mean, there aren't a lot of like steps either with this kit. Relatively speaking, the amount of stuff required to complete this kit is way less than like your average Gunpla. Despite there looking like there's a lot of parts, there really isn't. From what I can tell.
Yeah, that's the guy that said he's gonna
it's just a lot of
Is he gonna key or
the same things doing it over and over again that make it feel like there are a lot. When there really, at least that's how I see it. But you know, to each their own, I guess. All right, and that just decides to launch everywhere. Okay, so Clear the spot, clear the area, clear the air. Okay, so we also need a bunch of PCFs. So we might actually need all the Fs that are here. Maybe, I hope not. There are a lot of Fs here, folks. PCF. Oh, KNF. I'll pick that up later, but for now, we're just gonna there. Then we're gonna do the next one. And we finna do the third one. Then we're gonna do the fifth one. Then we're gonna do the sixth one. I know. This is the fifth one. Boom. We finished all those. Now we can begin our wonderful journey here of doing this. I mean, for now, we're only going to be able to finish like a couple of these, but you know. We have to do this whole thing 5 times, which is like both an annoyance, but also like, okay, it's only 5 times. Not the worst thing in the world.
Or had like an hour.
Could be worse. I'm sure there are some kids out there that would make me do this like 30 times. There's got to be like kids like that. Like there's got to be some like super overly complex kid. You know, I'm starting to think that one viewer that it's telling me I have is literally just StreamYard. Yeah. Doing my shit. I literally think that's probably what it is. Which is like, come on, bro. Okay. That leaves us enough to plop. These are going in same degree, so I assume that's right. Okay, now we got to do all that again. Okay. Who is that, bro? Oh no, I see someone. Oh, Christian Kelly. Are you at work right now, Gerber?
Yes.
You're at work?
I'm totally not in the restroom right now.
When you get off work?
I closed tonight, but luckily we've got quite a few closings, so I should be able to get out by like 10:30, 11.
Are you going to wait, is this Mod Pizza?
Yes, I am currently at Mod Pizza.
Are you guys busy today or no?
Surprisingly, not really. I thought we would have been busier on Black Friday, but now that it's night, it's kind of died down. I guess everyone's done shopping.
I mean, that's a good thing though, right?
Yeah. Sales are over 4,000 though, so it wasn't too bad.
Didn't you one time have to like make all the pizzas for a day by yourself?
Oh yeah, that was when I was over at Creek. We had like $300 in sales within an hour and a half, and I was the only one in the store.
The only one?
Yeah. No, what it was is 2 people had called in, one person in the morning shift and one in the afternoon, and we only had 2 people scheduled at a time. So I was literally the only one in the store until like 3 p.m.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
Anyways, I gotta go. I just wanted to drop in and say hi.
See ya, Kelly.
Anyways, my Thanksgiving dinner is tomorrow. Can't wait to instigate all the political arguments.
That's gonna be funny.
I'm gonna pull up with it. So, how do you all feel about us having our first bisexual president? On a scale of Hillary Clinton to Bill Clinton, how much in love with Zoran Mamdani do you think Trump is?
Yeah.
Anyways, talk to you all later.
See ya, Kelly. All right, folks. Let's continue that. That was our little Christian Kelly guest. Okay. How good are we with this? Okay.
Your gas station?
We are almost done with making 5. Why did they give us an extra one? I just realized they gave you an extra one. That's interesting. Okay. I probably should have actually counted before I nipped all these out, but yeah. Okay. We are making progress, folks. We are making progress. We're almost done with these canisters. I gotta do something with these at some point, these nippers. Because I don't want them to end up like the old ones that just couldn't cut at all. Those were really bad. Those nippers could not cut for eventually because they could, obviously, but you needed a bunch of force to just simply cut it, which sucked. Okay, we made 5 of these. So we're golden now. Now we gotta make, oh my goodness. All right, now we do the next heavy lifting. We gotta do D5 and D4, folks. Okay, we gotta do this twice, so that's fun. I hate the repetition parts of these kits because they be lasting forever. At least they feel like they last forever when these kits get a little bit repetitive. I almost messed up my wording there because another thing is I don't want this kit to break and then I never see it for its light of day. I never see its light of day. But Amazon also sucks when they pack these things, so you can also blame them. I cannot speak. What is going on? All right, let's see. That's funny. I just realized that I need more water because then I'm gonna lose my voice during this. There we go. Now we got some more water. Okay. So we need PCB, which we're gonna need 2 of these. So where is it? Here they are. Okay. So I'm just gonna nip these away. Nip them to the asphalt. Not sure if that even makes sense, but we try. We try. Boom. Okay. Now we can lock in and figure out how this is supposed to go. Okay. So it goes like that. Goes that. And this goes over. Boom. Nope, that that was a fail. Let's try that again. Oh wait. That's why. These things suck sometimes when they have these little nubs because the problem is if you keep these nubs on, sometimes they may not let the kit actually connect the way that they're supposed to, which actually can be a pretty big problem in the long run. Sometimes. Okay, I think we did the best we could do with that. And there's still like a little bit of nub left, which I would love to remove, but I don't know if we can get that. I'm like locked in with that. I have an idea actually, but I forget that I have another one. We'll go back to this. We'll come back to that. Okay, let's just finish up with this one here specifically. Okay. Let's see if we can actually do this, or if this is gonna just not snap into place. Nope, it's not gonna snap. Uh-oh. That almost got stuck, and that would not have been good. It would have actually been awful. Okay, it snapped in. Boom, it's done. Well, that one is, at least. The other ones, the other ones we can use if we need to, so that's what we're going to use right now. Because, folks, if you haven't noticed, we do need these pieces again. I'll show you why in a second. Because we got to connect that one. We got to do like the same thing again. Okay, these little marks ain't going away, so we're just gonna have to live with what we got. Okay. Oh shit, lost the viewers. That's fine. We're grinding. Okay. This kit shouldn't take too long to finish, but you never know. I mean, but it shouldn't take the longest. It shouldn't be too long because, you know.
Everyone's more very. Everyone.
All right. So boom, 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 kaboom. Now we're gonna just pop that in there. Take this. And boom. Now we got 2 of these done. Boom. Okay. Now what we need to do is look for C26, which is like, where is that? Here? Nope. Should be in this all over here. Okay. C26. Yeah, this would have been more entertaining if we had more people, but kind of forgot that Ultra and Omega came out, so we couldn't get Hayden here because he's streaming his own thing right now. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate. Okay, so then this pops in like that, and that pops in like that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. So now we got to pop this thing in here. So these all pop in. Now we're going to pop all these little boot canister things in, which, like, give or take, should be pretty easy. So if I keep like shifting weird, it's because I'm trying to like also look at the view count, but it's like it's a bit hard to when you've got the webcam's like low key blocking the monitor too. Obviously you can't see the webcam because it's recording me, but
What I actually did is I
okay. Then this thingamajigger.
Is that not so accurate? No, I like around RPYs. I made them find each other around.
Plugs in.
Yeah.
Like so.
This is the last time.
Oh my goodness. All right,
This is the
boom.
last time
We got all those in there. So now we've got most of this thing done, which is pretty cool. Okay, now we got to do the head, which is like the scariest part, not even gonna lie. So we need, let's put this over here for now while we do the head. So we need to grab this thing. And we need A, 5, and 12. This, please stop stabbing that. So we need A, 5, and 12. So where's that? 4. I actually don't know where those pieces are. Oh wait, this is 12. Where's 5? 5's over here. Okay. Found it.
Oh, that's Lang. No.
It says times 2, but like I don't know where the other one comes from. I'm a little confused. Oh, never mind. I get it. Okay. A17. So, took me a minute to get what it meant by that. I thought like you had to combine the two pieces together, but turns out it like they're just two separate pieces. Okay, never mind. So this should pop in to the bottom, and then we're gonna go take these handy dandy nippers and do the same on these sides. Okay, and then we gotta take.
What is that baby? You know what I mean? You know what baby?
Do that, and then
Yeah.
the same on that side. Nope. Okay. Boom, guys. So we got 2 of these. Now we got 2 of these pieces all done. Looking. Hold on. Nub removal.
No, I'm
I
not.
always like to do a little bit of nub removal for it. Because again, like I've always said, like sometimes the nubs can cause, things to get a little restricted. Definitely always try to remove nubs if there are any there, or something you think could be removed. Remove them. Okay. Now the heart. Now we got to do. We need A4, which is this like dome piece, which we're gonna use, which is for the head. So automatically being a little pain in the butt. Snip. Okay. There's literally a giant nub sticking out, but that's all right. We'll just chop it out like that. Okay. We got that piece. Next, we need C5 and B19. So
Oh my gosh.
C5 activity.
How did you get there? What?
This is a weird head, bro. Weird head. Okay, so we got that piece out, and then we need B19, which I kind of forgot which one's B, so I'm just assuming it's probably the one that we barely touched. I was right. It is the one that we barely touched. It's B19. There we go. So now, I literally almost chopped off the wrong thing. Okay. Boom. Booyah. Okay, so this then pops in. Hold on. Just realized there's like an extra nub there. Just gonna. Guys, these kits bring so much peace of mind building these. They're like meditation, low key. So you're just
Yeah. I'm gonna wear glasses one day.
bringing these kids to life, essentially. Okay, why is this not?
I'm not also good at some.
Hold on. Hold on, folks. Might have to.
You can go higher than this. That
I have to bring out the big guns real quick.
Oh, we look at that. What did that? You can see that. Oh, wait, they're fighting, they're fighting, they're fighting.
The air cut on this one. It's like miles cleaner. Yeah. Now we can just come here and pop that in. So, boom. Okay. And these pieces here
You know, Ray Shop said they one word.
just supposedly slide in like that. Boom. Okay. Then this piece goes over like that. The scariest part is about to happen.
Oh, the fuck, what do you mean? Like, I'm talking to getting mad. Oh, we're pinch,
Let me grab it though. 1 second. Okay. It's time for the scariest part. The sticker.
Honey?
Hold on. Is the Zeong always looking like a certain direction? Hold on. Let's grab my phone with this army of nub marks. Zeong. Okay, no, his eye does.
There's two barrels back at our house.
I'm just gonna put it in the center. That makes me feel better about it because I don't like that because then it looks like he's looking a certain direction. Don't really want that, so. Nope, bro. Sticker like moved itself exactly to where I didn't want it to be. Okay, it's amazing, you know. I'm gonna like forcefully move the sticker now. Come on. Move to where I wanted to move. This is a fail, guys. This is a fail. All right, we're gonna have to peel the sticker off. Kind of destroyed the sticker, but that's fine. Because luckily, we have a second one that's somewhere in here. This. 1 second, guys. Where did it go? Okay. You gotta be more careful this time. You only got one shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. He's got an eye now. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we can go back to pinching this thing. Hold on. Hold on. This kid is so short. Like usually they have like one page of like the instructions in color. This kid is such a short build that it's literally just like this. This is all you got to do. Usually like if you flip the page like right here, there'll be like extra instructions. There is literally no extra instructions at all, which is like kind of crazy. It's like a testament to how quick of a build, but yet how complicated, you know, it is too, which is kind of fun. But we're almost done with this thing. That's nice. Okay, so we need C7, C6. Boom. Let's go. C7, 6. Both happen to be part of the same exact runner. So we could just knit those off like it's nobody's business. I don't know why I do that accent every time I'm like cutting these nippers, but you know, it's fun that way. It's fun to just cut these things out and then watch as the kit becomes a robot. Isn't that pretty cool, guys? Seeing plastic turn to a robot. There we go. That's nice. Nice clean cut. I think we did that fine. Okay. So, oh wait, there's a very... Alright, and then marks on this one are kind of bad. So we gotta do the best clean cut we can out of this. I finished Easy 8 earlier today. That's a fun kit, but it's also an older kit. So it had like its older kit problems, I guess. Okay, so that's a problem that needs to be straightened a little more. It's not, as you can see, that's not really centered. So we're gonna center that real quick. If we can even get this thing off. Oh, I gotta scratch my ear before we do that. Uh-oh. Guys, I think it's stuck.
I have 9 minutes.
There we go. Nope. This is going to take a little while, so just hold on before I start nipping and stuff again. There we go. That's like more centered. Okay. Now we'll... Where is this going now? 1 second, guys.
We might need to kill the boys too.
We all had a good thing.
Oh my God. That was amazing. You mean that was back 10? Oh, I know you. I still have 50 grand. Yeah, I got 3.
Okay. We're almost there, folks. We're almost at the end game. Okay. Now this should pop in that.
Oh my God.
Then we need to get A11. Oh, we need C1,
Get out.
C4. Let's get on. I don't think it really matters like which direction you put these in, but
Oh.
you know.
No pun.
That's what it is. Very musically inclined guy, guys. You know, one day you're gonna see me singing at the Grammys. It's how much of an amazing singer I am. Okay. Let's see if that popped in. Nope, it's not. Oh, there we go. Popped in. You guys don't force things. I have 0 viewers now. Wow. The YouTube's not. I guess the app isn't viewing me anymore. That's kind of sad. Unless it wasn't StreamYard this whole time and someone was watching and I thought it was StreamYard, which would also be really sad because I thought I just had a bot watching me this whole time. But hey, if it wasn't a bot, well, hopefully you subscribed at least. Okay. Now we got to do the final step, which is A11 and A8. So here we go. A11. A11 right here. I'm probably going to try to finish the, what's it called? The OA team. I'm probably going to try to finish that sometime tonight. Well, I've only got like 2 episodes left, so, you know, might as well finish that at some point whenever I can. But, I mean, if I can't, then, you know, I will. It's a really good show. It takes place during the original show, so it's pretty cool. Okay, the head is now complete. Look at that. Look at that awesome sauce. Now this should. It's missing a piece to connect to the head. That's because we never did step 6. Where is our step? Did we never build this? Did we never build it? Here it is. Okay.
I don't like where I am.
It totally forgot that we put this piece in. Okay. Voila. We still got to put his arms on and finish some more stuff, but you know, we're almost there, folks.
That could have been really nice.
Okay. Next, we need 2 of these things. Okay, you know, let's work on the arms real quick, and then we'll work on the other fun stuff. So let me find out what pieces of the arm got like the snapped off. The really bad snapped off things.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
These both the same one. Yeah. Okay.
I was in France, and I decided going wherever.
Okay, it was 13. Okay, so that's something I did. 13, which is one second, folks. P13.
It's called in quick food.
Belongs to one of the arms here. Where's the other arm?
No, Swiss cold.
Okay.
Yeah. Twisted.
I guess we're just gonna redo those 2 shoulder pieces. So let's just pop those out.
Now they can be that.
So we need C13 and C12.
right back.
So we have C13, C12.
Bro, like, you don't know what happened, bro. We're getting, like, key, like, twice.
Okay. Now we need PC, 2 PCCs. Okay. So this one pops in like that, and this one I'm actually a little confused here. Okay, wait. I remember now. This then goes in like I'm locked in, guys. This one goes in like that. And then pop that in like so. Boom.
Like a 3.
And then we'll pop this one on here. Yes. And this. Hold on, now I'm confused a little bit. Oh, okay, we don't have that piece yet. All right. So now we just got to repeat this whole thing again. Instead, we got to use the other parts. So we just got to do that now. Progress. Well, I can't talk. Progress-wise, body and little arm. Now we just got to do this, finish up the other arm, and then we're done. Pretty much. I mean, there's still like a few more things we got to do, but relatively speaking, we'll have that all done. So that's fun, folks. That is fun. Reminds me of that song, from Superman. Fun, fun, fun. I put that song with them, but then my stream would get taken down probably within seconds because YouTube is like that. We can't have fun on YouTube. You gotta invent the fun yourself. I remember there's a time where like I made like some pretty cool videos. It was on my old channel, like the original Toku's channel, and I had my most viewed video was Evangelion Eva 1 Awakening versus Burning Godzilla. And that video got I think it got copyright striked at one point. I don't really remember, but at the same time, it also, if I remember correctly, the video also got muted like towards because the end of the I had used the song that plays when Ava 1 goes awakening mode at the end of Evangelion 2.0. And I really liked that song, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect ending for the video, for when the credits roll and stuff. That's what I thought, and YouTube muted it because it was copyright or whatever. Which, I figured Evangelion stuff is so overly copyrighted and protected. It's insane. But then YouTube replaced it. I don't know if I did it or if YouTube just automatically did it, but they put some other song there. And it was like this really like happy. It was like I think the song was legitimately called like Springtime or Summertime. And I remember that genuinely pissed me off because it sounded so goofy. And I was like, this is not what this video is supposed to be. And I had to live with the fact that was the reality of my video was now that stupid song was forever going to be ingrained into the video, but whatevs. Okay, we've got this thing's almost complete. Why is it supposed to hold on? Yeah, okay. So this cool thing, just gonna pop in like that. Uh-oh. Boom. Hold on. Uh-oh. We don't want that. Hold on, that clip's onto the last one, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused because I built these arms actually almost a month ago. In fact, I just recently decided to finish it. I just kind of didn't really feel like finishing this thing for a while. Okay, now we need A13 and 50. Okay, this is where things get a little complicated, a little dicey. So, bear with me. We need shoulder pads. Got to use the shoulder pads. Yeah. So this one requires a 13 and 14, but we gotta do a lot of acrobatics to get this thing out. I feel like Spider-Man having to sometimes you gotta like whip around this this nipper. Also, it doesn't really matter which one you use, by the way. Like, don't matter. Okay. Now all we gotta do is just clean this up a little bit. Cool. Awesome sauce. Then we're gonna do the same to this piece. Please don't tell me there's... Bro. Hold on. Where's the other? Second. It's technically cheating, but who cares?
How many do we need?
Boom. Yeah, that was a pretty clean fight. Yes, that was clean. Okay. So then what we do, we plug this onto here. Please tell me that that's not. Hold on. No way it just got mutilated like that. Okay, we're popping that out. Here we go. Okay. Let's try this again. This thing fell off. Hold on, guys. Alright, we've been live for an hour and 10 minutes.
Hello there.
What the hell?
Yelling at me.
No, I'm a
Yeah,
little confused.
bro.
Hold on.
Or I was like, yeah, I was like, he's not playing the tournament.
I get it now.
He's like, he's not playing live, and I was like,
Okay.
down, but you get a free skin from it, and he read it.
It looks like there's a lot of this weird
He
excess
actually
plastic
didn't
that
get
like
first up, and I
lives
was like, oh, I'm not. Well, you don't get a free
on.
skin, bro.
You can kind of see it there. There's like this excess plastic. We'll focus.
I was like, sorry, I'm good.
There's like excess plastic on there,
Wait, you're
which
watching?
is kind of weird, but you know,
Are you watching?
just found that kind of interesting. Thought I'd put that. And I think when we
Yeah,
pop
that was
this
me
in
who said
here,
that.
it kind of integrates the excess plastic to an extent. And this arm should pop in.
You remember the muffin one?
Oh no.
Oh, no. This is my eye joking. I'm not gonna.
Damn it, hold on.
Chill, man.
This is gonna be a little mildly annoying, I guess. Deal with, but we can do that. Okay, you know what?
Is there any shotgun here?
This is a little annoying to deal with, but it should
We just cook.
work.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, cool. Now we just got to do
Yeah.
one more arm, which involves a similar technique. Okay, that almost feels cut.
Yeah, I'm going to Red House. Remember how Papa was up?
Okay, here we go, folks.
I don't think you remember how Papa was up. Oh, wait, some of that.
It's the definition of the winner takes it all, guys.
Stop.
But
Hey, sorry,
Gundam edition. Okay. We're almost done, folks.
So, let's go loot around. Let's loot around.
So much precision. Okay. Okay. I find it a little interesting that unlike the other one, this one doesn't have like all that crazy excess plastic that the other two had, which is just kind of interesting.
Slang you. There's like a blood pressure.
There we go. Now we just need to add in the arm, which shouldn't take too long.
I think about dealing with
Should be a pretty easy 1, 2, 3 process
12 and 30.
if we're lucky. If we're
They might be better than S1. It's grinding cold. You've never even seen a grinding cold.
Here we go. Oh no. Really good. Look,
It's
click
not,
on it.
it's not a gold thunder.
Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Nope. Or not. Nope, we got it. Did we? No, we did not. This is proving harder than I thought it would be to put on the final limb of this kit.
But we're locking in.
Yeah, bro. Why is this like genuinely the most challenging part? Is the last, really like the main last step? It's popping off like it's nobody's business.
Come back. Failure method.
Is it because this thing is maybe not popping in all the way? No, this is pop. Supposedly this is popping in all the way, I think. All right. We're just gonna do the one thing that makes sense at this point.
Are we going to be down?
Pop in this.
No. It's last by tomorrow.
If this actually somehow works, that's gonna be insane. Nope, it doesn't work. Never mind. Had the same fail effect. I'm trying to like see.
The lamps. How many bags? You said there was one right there?
I'm gonna try something. No idea this is gonna work, but
We're in Evergreen? Come on.
you never know. This is gonna work. I really wish that like Gundam kits actually were more like, I know the whole like thing is, oh, they snap together so they don't fall apart, but it would be nice if they made some of these kits so that,
I'm gonna go read for that.
you know,
Animus are glad?
they did fall. There's no point. Like, will this fit in? Why isn't this fitting in? What is so wrong that this thing just won't snap in? This is supposed to snap in easily, by the way. Just want to clarify. This is supposed to be like an easy kind of thing. For some reason, it's like proving to be so much more difficult. It really is. And this is not even supposed to be like that. Snaps in perfectly fine. Unless I'm doing this wrong. I'm not. No, I am. I am doing this wrong, bro. Or am I? No, I'm not. No, because that doesn't even go in. But okay. This is how it's supposed to go. There we go. There we go.
Like, I kind of like.
Okay, where are the nippers?
More
Which one did we even get in? Hold on, I want to try one more thing before we commit to using that.
Go a little Ooh. Oh my gosh, I can't move here.
See if we can actually.
Okay, this does.
And the plastic was stretched. All right.
I should use windows to be careful.
Like I could hypothetically try to remove it, but then I'd risk messing that up. So you know what? Whatever. Not a big deal.
You know.
Okay. So now that we know that we got
She did.
we aren't done yet, by the way, folks, but we are almost done.
Me is telling you.
Oh, and I popped off. Oops. The daisy. Okay. The way this thing works is very annoying. We now need to make the stand. It's your final step. So we need to get this giant piece and just
I think we need sewage.
nip it all out, folks. Look at that.
No, I'm saying we're north side here. It doesn't hold that. What do you think?
Now we need to
I
be
like
24 and 25.
No. I'm doing someone right now. And I was like, who? Bro.
Here. We're almost done with this kit, folks. It's almost. So we're almost there. Okay, boom. Then we just gotta snip this part out.
Bro, literally burning bottles. So I'm gonna have to.
We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm not lying.
Cannot wait to get to the finish line of this kit, because then it will be done. This stream will probably be over within 5 minutes. If I had to guess, because we literally have barely anything left to do. We just need to literally just do these last like 2 steps, and then it's done. I'm just doing like a quick little cleanup on these pieces because I want these to obviously look best they can without me sanding it. I don't personally like sanding parts on my kits because I feel like I'm gonna just end up sanding it way too much, and it's gonna meet its demise early, kind of thing. So to avoid, to avoid me destroying a kit by sanding it, I just don't sand it at all. Maybe one day, but I'll probably test sanding on an entry grade kit first before I do it on a like expensive kit, because I just think that makes the most sense. Okay, so then this pops into this base thing like that. Now we need our last few pieces. So we need where is it? We need B's 26 and 23. So let's do that.
I
want to thank you, Lubigub, for being the only person to talk on this chat, despite us getting other viewers. But thank you for anyone who just stopped by to watch, even if you didn't say anything, because Oh, hello, Alex. You came right when I'm probably gonna end this soon. It makes me sad, but I love you too, Alex. I appreciate the love. This kit's almost done. My boy's almost done. You can kind of see his like little head poking out there. So let's see. Let's finish this kit up. Okay, so this goes loop-duped, and this piece goes like that. Come on. Will this? Can I get this thing to go through the hole? Oh wait, I'm probably supposed to put this actually in first. Probably. Or not. Hold on. HG, I'm guessing based on the Luby question in the chat. Yes, you are correct. This is the high grade. I am still not ready to venture into the world of real grades. Mainly because I don't want to spend the money on one right now. Because high grades are cheaper. Which means I can get more of the dudes I want. Okay. Now for the finishing touch. We put the peg in the hole. Okay. Boom. I think that's everything. Let me just double check before I put this up. My first real grade was a Zeong, and it was delightful, but I totally understand. How much is the real grade Zeong? That was my question, but Renton never answered it. How much is that one? Peg that. No, we are missing a step. We missed a step. Oh no, we did miss something. I just don't know where that step is that I missed, but I missed a step somewhere. This is confused. Hold on. Boop. Did you? Where is this step? I'm looking for the step where you gotta like put in these pegs on his hold on. I mean, I think it's whatever B4 is, but I don't. Am I tripping? Unless I'm tripping and there is nothing that goes there. Hold on. Let me look at the front of this. Let me look at this picture. Oh, they just painted it. Never mind. I think I got false alarmed here. Let me close this instruction manual so I could look. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was. There's like those things on his waist. I thought that those were pieces. They aren't pieces. I don't know what these are for, so I'll probably figure that out after the stream. What these little pegs are. Quick glance, it's $40 to $60. See, I don't want to spend that much on a kit right now. You know, I just don't want to spend that much on a kit, especially when this one was cheaper. But here it is in all of its glory. The very cool one and only Zeong from the very awesome finale of Mobile Suit Gundam. Really glad how this came out. Love this thing. I'm surprised that this stand can somehow withhold it, but yeah, no. Now I'm gonna, once this stream ends, I'm gonna see if there's any parts I gotta deal with and also get all this stuff out of here. Next stream I will probably be building the Gelgoog, Char's Gelgoog, because I have that one left to build. And then I probably won't do any more mall kit streams until post Christmas, and that's when I'll be getting more. Also look at the instructions, see if the things you guys saw are marked. No point extra piece for some reason. Yeah, I gotta check that too. So, anyways, thank you so much for everyone that watched the stream. Wasn't really a long one, but it was just me building this thing, and it's done. Just chill. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.